Hey, it's Steve at Galveston Salt, and today we're doing something a little bit different. That's right, take a look at this gorgeous salad. The name of it? Mr. President's Iceberg Wedge, and it is inspired by my recent visit to Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. So let's take a look at the ingredients. On the menu, we have Roquefort cheese, grape tomatoes, bacon, and red onion. I'm going to be using a good quality blue cheese instead of Roquefort, and I'm going to pickle my red onions. Honestly, I don't remember if the red onions were pickled or not that night, but I'm going to pickle mine, and I'll show you how to do it. Into a mason jar goes half a tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, just enough onion for a couple of salads. Slice those very thin. Cover the onions with apple cider vinegar, give it a good shake, and set aside. For a stronger pickled flavor, you could make this the day before and leave it in the fridge overnight. And now for our homemade blue cheese dressing. I'm starting with half a cup of mayo, about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. The blue cheese and the apple cider vinegar are variables depending on how strong you want your dressing, but I'm going to start with about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and about half cup of blue cheese that I will add in portions, and after each time I add it and blend it, I will taste it just to see if I need any more blue cheese. I don't know about you, but I'm finding that the older I get, the more I like the stronger cheeses, so I actually ended up using just about all of this half cup. I only saved about a tablespoon or so just to dress the top of the salad when I was finished. But keep tasting, add as much as you want or as little as you want, and once you get there to where you like it, give it a good thumbs up and you're ready to go. And now for the main part of this salad, and that is the wedge. We're going to take a very cold head of iceberg lettuce. We're going to cut it in half, and that will reveal the core of the lettuce, and we don't want that because it's hard, chewy, and kind of ugly. So my technique is to cut it in half, lay it flat on my board, and use my knife to cut an angle just to the edge of the core. And as you can see, that leaves a perfect wedge of lettuce that you will place in the center of your plate. And I want this to be a pretty salad, so I keep my plate clean. And now I'm slicing my tomatoes into thin angles and give them a dusting of Galveston sea salt. And now we are ready to build. Remember I said I want this to be pretty? I want the dressing to fall on both sides of the lettuce wedge, so trust me on this. Use smaller spoonfuls instead of larger. This is the second salad I made. You don't want to see the first one. Okay, now we build with our tomatoes on one side, then add some crumbled bacon, real bacon. Not that stuff in the can, but real bacon. Keep it neat. And then I add my pickled onions. You can see I'm using a plate that has a circle in the middle, so I'm trying to keep everything within that circle just so it looks good. And feel free to add a couple more tomatoes if you need to stack them up just to fill the holes or even things out. Again, I wanted this to be really pretty. And here I am just adding a few bits of the blue cheese to finish off the top and add just a bit more flavor. Give the salad a dusting of cracked pepper, some Galveston sea salt, then rub down the edges of the plate just to get rid of any spare parts, and there you have it. What a beautiful salad, and it tastes as good as it looks. So this is my rendition of Mr. President's Iceberg Wedge, inspired by the one I had at Mar-a-Lago. As you can see, it's easy to make and it is so good. I hope you try it. If you're interested in our spices and our salt, go to galvestonsalt.com where you can find all of that. Plus, you can schedule yourself for one of our fun cooking classes for whenever you're going to be in the Galveston area. As always, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel. This is Steve from Galveston Salt, and I will see you next time.